Why don't you bring your friend up over here, you know?
There you go. So, Vlad,
you keep your hands off her. Keep it in your pants, Vlad.
Wow.
Vlad, I'm all...
This is getting out of hand once again. I'm so sorry.
Okay, well, let's keep going back to the chat room real quick. Everybody go through and just say hey to everybody in the chat room. You go next, Vlad.
Everybody in the chat room. Okay, I'm going to pass it around. All right. Say hi. Hey, this is Lyndsay. What's up, guys?
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk before it's my turn. I'm Sarah. Hey, everybody. So excited to be here. Hey, guys. This is Savannah. And, yeah.
Cool.
And
so sweet.
Go ahead.
I was about to a little bit ago. Of course, I'd like to say hello to everyone who's out there. I really appreciate any support and all support. And, let's hope this goes great for you.
And then we have a special guest in the chat room, and her name is Shelly. And all you guys at one time say, hey, Shelly, what's up?
Hi, Shelly.
You guys are really good at that unison stuff. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to let Drew...
Please, I'm sorry.
Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna let our diva of cool Drew give you some of the questions that we got, and you guys answer them for everybody.
Okay, this one is from Dean W. Girl, and she wants to know, Sven Vampire, what's your future projects?
Well, that's a very good question. As many of you know already, I have posted a YouTube channel where now I'm going to be posting all my blogs and rants and everything, how I feel about humans and vampires and about pop culture, about movies and television. It's really exciting. In the future, I would actually love to have my own show on the web and have a web series. And I just think that's the sort of direction I'm going. I kind of got swept up in the Hollywood machine, and I'll be a little honest. It got the best of me. But I'm back, and I'm ready to add a business. So that's what's going on my end, and that's what I see the future. And I'm here with Savannah, and we have been living together, and we are doing a life together, and it's really fantastic. We've got the dog, and it's really great. So that's what's going on.
Now, I have a question. I heard that there's these guys, these very talented guys, Chad Lindberg and Josh Cowdery, and they do a lot of filming and editing for your series. What do you think of those two guys, Chad?
Well,
Sven?
You did. It's okay. It's all right. It happens a lot. It happens a lot. A lot of people come up to me and they're like, hey, you can't remember that guy. I said, no. I kind of look like him, though. But listen.
Oh, my God. I'm so fucked up.
What the hell is going on?
Go ahead, Sven. We're sorry. We screwed that one up a little. Go ahead, Sven. Answer. What do you think of Chad Lindberg and Josh Cowdery?
I think they are fantastic. I'm not really excited about the Chad Lindberg character, but I do like Josh Cowdery's work. These guys are very supportive of what we do, so it's really great, and I just really wish them the best of luck.
Cool. That's good. That's good. Okay, we have a question.
If I may chime in, I feel like...
Yes, absolutely.
I feel like they are... They're the weak part of every show we do. I feel like I feel like we give them gold, and they take it and lower it down to what you see. It's like, okay, it's all right, but I don't know. We'll see. We're always looking for better, if that makes sense.
But, Vlad, maybe you're just down on them because, they have that Academy Award nominated short, Sniff.
I was a little bit taken back by that. It was amazing work, but, how long ago was it? Let's be honest. All right?
a lot of that different and movies and taste. And I thought Sniff was an absolute brilliant film. But Vlad obviously did not feel the same way.
Got it.
Uh-huh.
We have a question from Dirty D, Florida, and she wants to know, Sven Vampire, of all the tales of how vampires are created, for example, Rice, Harris, Meyer, True Blood, which is the most accurate?
Which which is the most accurate about vampires? That is a great question. I'll tell you right now, I'm going to go with the Lost Boys.
There you go!
I'm going to say the Lost Boys, and I'll tell you why, because I really sort of identify with Kiefer Sutherland's character in that movie. And she was a really badass vampire, and I would say the Lost Boys. If you want to see just a really good vampire movie, I would say the Lost Boys.
Oh, that's awesome. Like, we think that's true at the Jimmy Star Show,
Yeah, it's
too,
one of my favorite ones.
So we're down with that answer, Sven.
I totally dated one of the Lost Boys.
Oh.
Super hot.
Oh, my God.
Did you really? You got to tell us about that. You're a vampire.
Yeah, Billy Wood. Totally hot, dark hair. Oof. Such a good vampire and lover. Flash probably gets jealous. What?
Oh,
Wow. Wow. One thing can be attention.
Yeah. It's a little tense.
It's so much tension.
So much tension.
I want to say this. I found it's a horrible idea to turn your girlfriend also into a vampire. For this reason alone, this is something you guys can all understand. Have you ever dated a girl, broke up, and then you bump into her again later, and she sees you, like, dating a younger girl? That happens every time you bump into her. You make a vampire, she's 400, you bump into a 25-year-old girl, it's awkward. It's not worth it.
Exactly. We can see that. Speaking of which, Sven, are you going to turn Savannah? Have you come to that decision-making process?
Oh, wow.
That's been a big topic around here.
Yeah, we can say it right now. That's a valid question. I'm gonna let Savannah answer that right now.
Okay.
I have been dying to have him make me into a vampire, and he will not do it. So any encouragement I can get from the studio and the fans, he is afraid to do it, and I am all for it. I think it's like the coolest thing ever, and I think it would just really mature me as a person, but he's just not wanting to do it. I don't know. We've gotten in a couple fights over it.
Sven, I think you should do it. It's just kind of like Twilight. Robert Pattinson's vampire, Edward Cullen, he's kind of like a pussy, and real vampires don't fucking glitter. And so you need to just go for it.
You have no idea. She is a pussy, and I think that's part of the deal. I think that's really part of the deal is that, do I want her to turn out like Bella? I don't. I certainly don't at all. As you know, I'm not the handsome vampire, and I'm no Robert Pattinson. But I will not fall into that sort of bullshit. And I'm sorry, I cussed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You had no idea. You were asking 11 questions. You want me to turn her into a vampire all the time. But it just doesn't work. It's not that simple.
Well, I let you suck my blood.
Oh!
There you go.
I'm so sorry. She's saying on air. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
That's okay. We're all into, like, kinky vampire sex.
Oh, God. But wait, let me tell you.
That might be the next vlog.
Wow. Let me tell you something. When you see in True Blood, that's not the real deal, okay? That's not the real deal.
Oh, don't be modest.
Oh, God. Please. You're making no.
He's a real stud. He doesn't want everyone.
Oh, you're making me blush.
Takes his glasses off and wreck her.
Oh, oh. Let me tell you.
I want to hear what is...
Oh.
You know what I mean?
What? Vlad?
Wow. I did not realize things were going to get out of hand once again.
Hey.
It's out of control.
He's looking for Vlad run for his money, actually, because Lindsay and I have talked, and that's about stuff. I think it's true.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jimmy. Please.
Hey, Vlad, how about, like, you chime in on the whole thing, because you're kind of like the stud vampire, like, and you've got all the, like, many women hanging off of you everywhere. So what do you think about the whole changing her thing?
Never do it. That's what I'm talking about. Never do it. I never pop the big vein. You know what I mean? Like, you leave it. You leave him alone. And for me, I feel like True Blood sex, it was more like ABC Families. It's like, all right. Okay, I guess, if you want to keep it soft like that, whatever. But I never turn them. You keep a lot of them just hoping you will, and you never do, and then you move on. They die, you go on.
Wow, do you ever watch Nip Tuck? Because you're kind of like the doctor in Nip Tuck.
I've heard that. Yeah, I've heard that. That's funny. Yeah, it's an all right show. Programs and whatnot are hard for me to continue to watch all the time. You want to live life, and I don't TiVo them and watch them all night. So I go out.
That's because you have to actually be out living the life and picking up all the hot babes.
You're on dead life.
Oh, let me tell you, Jimmy. Flat's out there, playing grab ass. Playing grab ass. He's real good at that. He's real good at that.
Okay.
I see exactly why I had to move out.
Yeah. Well, you guys have different. I see that you have kind of like different values. Like Sven's kind of settled down and working on things, and you're basically like, love them and leave them. And so I could see where there's a little bit of a conflict, especially if you were all living together.